Imagine you've just moved to Germany and you finally made a new German friend who invites you to a party. You start getting ready, look at the clock and think, oh no, or nein. Germans are punctual, it's 15 minutes until the party starts and I'm still at home. So you rush down to the Späti, you grab some drinks, you get on the U-Bahn, you rush up to the party, in you go, you say hallo, and you think, oof, I'm really hot. How do you say that in German? Ich bin heiß. And your friend says, echt? What you've actually just walked in and said is I'm horny or I'm hot, as in I'm a good-looking person. What you meant to say is mir ist heiß, which literally translates to me it is hot. German's not the only language with these little traps for English speakers. In Spanish, you might end up accidentally saying estoy caliente, or the classic estoy embarazada, when you're trying to say I'm embarrassed. Hallo, ich bin Rebecca, deine Deutschlehrerin. Willkommen zurück auf meinem Kanal. In this video, we're looking at 5 common mistakes that beginner and more advanced German learners often make. So we're talking about 5 mistakes today, which are nothing to be afraid of. In fact, we should embrace our mistakes because they help us improve and learn a foreign language. So let me know in the comments what was new for you today in this video. And if you love grammar like I do, make sure you stay on until the end, where I look at a very curious grammatical point in the German language. Lass uns beginnen. So remember, if you're hot, mir ist heiß. If you're cold, mir ist kalt. Which brings me on to Fehler Nummer 2. How do you answer the question, wie geht's? A really common mistake is to say, ich bin gut. But what does ich bin gut actually mean? Ich bin gut means I'm a good person or I'm good at something. Zum Beispiel, ich bin gut in Mathe. But it doesn't mean I'm good as in I'm well. So wie geht's is short for wie geht es dir in the informal form. Wie geht es dir, which literally translates to how goes it to you. So just like Fehler Nummer 1, mir ist heiß, mir ist kalt. If you're asking wie geht es dir, how goes it to you, you're responding to me goes it. So mir geht es gut, or shortened to mir geht's gut. So you can't answer wie geht's with ich bin gut, but you should say mir geht's gut. To me, it goes good. I'm feeling well. If you're a complete beginner in German or wanting to refresh the basics, check out my Ultimate Beginner German course through the link in the description. It's the ultimate start to learning German. It focuses on the 3 main building blocks of the German language so that you can start speaking confidently in German. And if your aim is to become fluent one day, it's the perfect start. Check it out below. Fehler Nummer 3. Ich bin frei. What does ich bin frei actually mean? Well, it means that you're free as in you're not imprisoned or you're free to do what you want. Zum Beispiel, saß jahrelang hinter Gittern oder saß jahrelang im Gefängnis, aber heute ist wieder frei. So he was sitting behind bars or sitting in prison for years, but today he's free again. Noch ein Beispiel. Die Beziehung war nicht gut. Und wir haben uns getrennt. Ich bin endlich wieder frei. The relationship wasn't good and we've split up. I'm finally free again. Und ein drittes Beispiel. You can use frei sein to be free in the context of asking if a chair is free. For example, if you're at a restaurant and you're wanting to borrow a chair from a different table, you can ask the person sat there, ist der Stuhl frei? Is the chair free? So how do you say I'm free today, as in I have no plans? We use the verb haben, frei haben. Hast du heute frei? Are you free today? Literally, have you free today? Ja, ich habe heute frei. Ich muss nicht arbeiten. I'm free today, I don't have to work. Oder noch ein Beispiel. Ich habe heute keine Schule. Ich habe frei. I don't have any school today, I'm free. Und ein drittes Beispiel. Heute ist ein Feiertag und wir haben frei. Wir können uns endlich ausruhen und schlafen. Interestingly, Feiertag actually translates literally to celebration day. Feiern means to celebrate and Tag, day. So Feiertag, celebration day, or in English, bank holiday. A final useful verb on the topic of frei, sich frei nehmen. Literally to take oneself free. Zum Beispiel, ich nehme mir einige Tage frei. That means I'm taking a few days off. I'm taking to me a few days free. Ich nehme mir einige Tage frei. In der Vergangenheit, ich habe mir einige Tage frei genommen. I've taken a few days off. Nummer 4. Ich bin richtig. Zum Beispiel, deutsches Brot ist besser als englisches Brot. Ist das dein Ernst? Ich bin richtig. In England habt ihr ja nur Toastbrot. Das stimmt nicht. Doch. So what I wanted to say in that dialogue was I'm right and you're wrong. I'm right in the sense I'm right, you're wrong. But in German, ich bin richtig usually means I'm in the right place. Zum Beispiel, bin ich hier richtig? Nein, hier bin ich nicht richtig. Hier bin ich richtig. So, ich bin hier richtig means I'm in the right place here. Ich bin hier nicht richtig means I'm in the wrong place. If you want to say I'm right, it's similar to our last example. We need to use the verb haben instead. Ich habe recht means I'm right. A synonym would be ich liege richtig. Okay, a little bit confusing because we're using richtig again, but you can use it in the phrase ich liege richtig. I literally am lying right. Ich habe recht. Ich liege richtig. 3 common ways to say am I right or is that right? Liege ich richtig? Stimmt das? Habe ich das richtig verstanden? And if you want to say you're wrong, you can say du hast Unrecht. Perhaps more common, du liegst falsch. Oder das stimmt nicht. Oder du irrst dich. If you want to say that an exercise or a solution is correct, you want to say that is correct, then you would say das ist richtig. If you want to say that the solution is wrong, das ist falsch. Das ist richtig, das ist falsch. But I'm right is ich habe recht. Fehler Nummer 5. The last mistake is a grammatical one that English speakers tend to make. Zum Beispiel, ich bin laufe. Oder ich bin spiele Fußball. This is a direct translation or an attempt at a direct translation from I'm running or I am playing. So in English we have the present continuous. I am doing something. In German this doesn't exist. There's only the present simple. So I do, I run, I play. So the translation for I am running is just ich laufe. Or I am playing, ich spiele. So how would you say I am reading? Ich lese. I am doing. Ich mache. Sehr gut. If you're fluent or nearly fluent in German, you might be interested in the absentive. This is a really interesting little grammar point. So you can use the structure ich bin, I am, or ich war, I was, plus an infinitive to answer the question, where are you, or where were you? So I could say, wo bist du? And you can answer, instead of saying I am running, I'm doing the actual action, ich laufe, you can say, ich bin laufen. I am infinitive, laufen. And it refers more to where you are rather than what you're doing. The same in the past. Wo warst du? Where were you? You can say I ran, ich bin gelaufen, but that doesn't really answer the question, where were you? You can say, ich war im Park, I was in the park, or ich war laufen, I was plus infinitive. And it answers the question, where were you, rather than focusing on the action. An interesting point for those grammar enthusiasts amongst you. I know I love the German grammar, and I hope you do too. Und das war's. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Bis bald!